streak has been eclipsed. There is a new record in the books, and it has been a tremendous ride following this streak. With me to discuss this monumental accomplishment, Carlos Pena, Dan O'Dowd. Guys, your reaction to this monumental feat?
This is absolutely unreal, to be able to stay focused and stay process-minded throughout the entire trajectory of this streak is very difficult, Dan. You have to be so mentally tough.
Yeah, this is the greatest accomplishment that I've seen in my baseball career, and a record that I truly never thought would be broken.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the New York Yankees. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. J.P. Ball. He's matched Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr. as he has homered in 8 in a row, the major league record. So we've got a chance at history in this one if he can go deep again, Chris.
Well, he might feel some pressure, but there really should be no pressure at all. He's having a tremendous run. He's helping his team. So with that said, if it happens, it happens. But I think everybody in the ballpark is expecting it to happen just because of how good he's been as of late.
One down. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Line drive, base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And next for New York, J.P. Ball. And that is out of play. Ball wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
Well, just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Bottom of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, J.P. Ball. Bush back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Reaction time is so important in the majors, especially when you're dealing with line drives to third with good exit velo. You have to be ready for anything like he was right there.
Here's Joey Gallo. And that one hammered way back there. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, J.P. Ball. Ball with 4 runs batted in his last game.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
0-1 now. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, J.P. Ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 8-2. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat.
J.P. Ball went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. Now here is Kyle Teal. Teal turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Benintendi around third. He'll score easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Wilson back to work. Pulls that one foul. Ball was crushing in his last game, hitting 3 home runs. Out front, rip foul.
Boog, you know who had the longest stretch of time between 3 homer games? It was Reggie Jackson, who only did it twice in the regular season. Once in 1969 at 23 years old, and again in 1986 when he was 40. Amazing.
Hot shot to third. Whips it to Gallo. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. Runner at second, 2 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Line drive, base hit. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That is run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a drive. And that one becomes property of the beast. should put a jolt into this home crowd. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly.
J.P. Ball, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the New York Yankees. Here's Josh Rojas. Swing and a ball line to center. Ball makes the grab on the run. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And it's 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.P. Ball. Now this one is hammered. Way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He jacks that one out to left. His 6th of the series, and we're level. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Cannon back to work. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one becomes property of the beast. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 3-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. And he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
That one ripped left field. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And he's gone yard again. His 8th of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And that one in the air center field. Ball has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 6-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
2 outs, nobody on. Now here is J.P. Ball. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. And that one hammered Benintendi. Raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. Ball was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
First baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, J.P. Ball, coming off a 3-homer game last night. So we'll see how he follows that one up. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one becomes property of the beast. An absolute smash to left. His latest homer in an incredible season. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win?
Ball makes the grab on the run. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and they're down 2-0. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one is absolutely belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 down. And now the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. Popped up right side, Mountcastle. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. 2 men left. 1 out, base is empty. And here is Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Ball pulls it in on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job. You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. O'Neill going back on it, and that one becomes property of the beast. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline.
Hey, speed it up.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, J.P. Ball. Povich back to work, and it's fouled away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1, and that's J.P. Ball went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. 1 down. Now it's the DH, Ramon Urias. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. In there safely.
He's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Line drive, caught to first, but he's back in time. Nice hustle to avoid the double play there.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Swing and a ball line to center. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs. First and second, 2 down. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-3.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Man at first, Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. J.P. Ball, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Fires that one deep left field and forget it.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Ball had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift him to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
J.P. Ball, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Line drive. Ball grabs it on the run. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And next will be the cleanup hitter, J.P. Ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 6th of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fouled off left side. Bellinger at second with 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play. And the 0-2. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one ripped. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
2 outs. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Leaping, and it's gone.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Wells back to work. Left field way back there. That one carried. And that one becomes property of the Beats.
show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
That's a base hit. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one.
Ball had a great showing in the win. Blasted off for 3 homers in a game.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited.